and Pleasure album for album. It's album for album. Drop after drop.
Hell no.
He's hazing us. Is what he's doing. Where's Pledges?
That's funny.
We're in the building. It's episode 185 of the Rise and Grind podcast. It's your boy Roderick.
It's Sir Cari. We back in the building, man.
Yes, sir. We are in the building. It's post midweek. It's Thursday. How you feeling?
I'm feeling great, man. Feeling great. The week has been cool. Very chill. The weather, man. The weather has been super cold this week. Have you been cold, bro? You got the heat on yet, or how you feeling?
Yeah. I deal with work where early in the morning there's a door cracked open. I have to let people in all morning.
Cold as fuck, right?
What day was that? Tuesday morning? Oh my gosh. I didn't know that the cold front had come in Monday night. Tuesday morning came. It was about 40 something degrees that next morning. The cold's just hitting me. I'm an iced coffee guy, not a hot coffee guy. So I had brought iced coffee to the snowstorm, damn near. Not a snowstorm, but you know what I mean.
That's how I feel here, though, because that shit just came out of nowhere, and we don't be expecting it.
Absolutely. Come Wednesday, it's 38, 39 degrees in the morning. I'm prepared by this point. It's cold even then, though.
Yeah.
Hot coffee. Did you have to step out in it?
Not really. Just going to the gym and shit, you know, because
Privilege.
all right, nigga, to be at the crib and shit, but
Privilege.
But no, it was definitely cold, man. You feel it just in the house, because like the heat is not on. You know what I'm saying? Like the heat wasn't on yet, so like nigga, it was cold as hell. I was like, damn.
It's to the point where during the day, Tuesday, I wasn't even doing AC. I was just doing nothing. At nighttime, you fuck around, kick that heat in. I ain't even gonna lie, you might have to get a little toasty.
Toasty on me.
But I think I rocked out with no air, anything for both nights. But there was points in times where I had to turn both of them on.
Yeah, for sure.
But how's your week been?
So yeah, but just wrapping up, like I said, the week has been good, man. Like I just been chilling. I've actually enjoyed the weather, so it's really just kept me in the house bundled up, really. So just been relaxed, man, overall this week so far.
Are you a person that enjoys specific types of food for specific types of weather? I'm a very festive nigga when it comes to shit like that.
Kind of, sort of, I would say, yeah. You know, I'm very picky with what I eat, so like
it's cold outside right now. Might fuck with a good stew.
Okay, like
chili, cornbread.
I was gonna say chili and cornbread. I swear, I was just finna say that. Like I saw somebody on Instagram posting on their story, and I said, "Damn, I want some good chili."
I got something that I really need to get going when I get done potting. So little turkey chili, no beans,
you feel me?
Little jiffy with the honey,
okay. Bro, that's a filling meal, bro. That's the thing about cornbread and chili. That meal is stick to you. So like, you eat that and like you be good for a minute. You ain't gotta go back for seconds.
Matter of fact, what are we, 6 minutes in?
Yeah.
You want to play the songs of the week? wrap this shit right here.
For sure.
No, I'm just kidding. But it's been a good week for me as well. Moving forward with my position, like I said. Just having a great time.
Okay, that's good.
I'm having a really great time.
Getting adjusted to it, or
absolutely.
Fully, or you think it's still gonna take some time?
I think it's still gonna take a little bit of time. I'd say I'm about 80% adjusted to it, and everyone there is about 80 to 90% adjusted to me. So yeah, I'm really liking it so far.
For sure,
love it. Keep it 100. Do we have anything we wanted to get into before we actually dig into the meat and potatoes of music news, music that's coming out, things like that?
Yeah. So we had on Twitter. Was it Twitter or Instagram this week?
This was Twitter, I think.
Right?
Yes.
Twitter, right? So
I know what you're talking about.
There was a question that was posed. It's regarding deaths in movies, some of our favorite movies.
Some hood classics.
The hood classics, man. So the first one, we have Ricky from Boys in the Hood. His death, The next one is gonna be G Baby.
Hardball.
We got Kane from Menace to Society, and then we got Cleo from Set It Off. So which one of those hurt the most for you?
What I'm gonna start out to say is I'm not gonna lie. All 4 of these hurt. Ricky's, I'll say, hurt the least because after the first couple of times I watched it, or after getting over watching it as a child and actually watching it as an adult, Ricky could have zigzagged his way out of that shit. There's no way Ricky shouldn't have made it out of that fucking alley.
You think so?
He got caught with a sawed off, just running straight.
Okay, he did just run straight.
Hit the floor, get back up, zigzag, left, right.
Just bust it right and left and jump the fence.
I would have got the crawling in that bitch. Man, you're not hitting me with a sawed off, aiming at the ground.
Facts, and he had a little distance on him too. Ricky was supposed to be fast. He played running back.
Yes. Oh my. He had a scholarship. He was about to get him a full ride.
On me. He passed the SATs. Remember?
With those average ass SAT scores.
But we made it.
That shit was mad average. He needed like a 700. He got like a 701. His mom was like, "Oh, and he just made it. He just made it."
Right.
She gonna blame that shit on Q.
I know.
Blame ass. All right. Then that leaves G Baby, Kane, Cleo. These, to me, I'm not gonna lie, they all hurt. Second, that hurts the least, I have to go with Kane. I know that's your favorite movie. Cari is a Menace to Society champion. That's his favorite movie all time.
Yeah.
I gotta go with Kane because Kane put himself in this position, of course, and Cleo did too. But there was something about Cleo and Set It Off. Maybe it was the music, day after day. Seems like I push against the cloud. No, not bad.
Bro, I saw you reach the point where you was about to keep going. I said, "Oh shit,
My bad." Nah, when that song got to playing and she got out that damn car, smoked that cigarette.
man, I know, bro."
I'm like, oh no.
Cleo's death was very emotional. I will say that.
Y'all
bro.
not gonna smoke Cleo.
Bro, like they did Cleo dirty, man, but she went out like a soldier. But
Cleo felt like your cousin. Y'all not gonna smoke my cousin.
bro, like Cleo didn't even have to go out like that. That's crazy.
P.S. I love you, Dr. Dre. That is one of the worst performances I have ever seen.
Word.
If you go back and run back Dr. Dre's acting performance in Set It Off and in Training Day, horrible. What else did he do after that?
I'm not sure.
The Wash.
Yeah.
The Wash.
That's my shit. That's my shit.
Yeah,
for sure.
Shout out them niggas. But keep it 100. G Baby hurt the most. G Baby didn't deserve that shit.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna have to agree with you on that. G Baby, that shit still hurts to this day.
Growing up as a kid, like in the 2000s, the early 2000s, that shit hurt.
Yeah.
Watching Hardball, watching G Baby get shot and die by a stray.
A straight bullet, bro.
Oh, that hurt.
Nah, real talk. As a kid, that may be one of the first movies to make you cry. Like on some real shit, like Hardball. Like
no cap.
I don't remember if I cried or not, but like now as I'm older, if I cried, like I would understand, bro. Like G Baby's death hurt because he wasn't supposed to go out like that. He was the heart of the team.
And he was really the hard one on the team.
Yeah, he was
the young one, the little one,
the baby. He had the most heart, bro.
And all the other niggas was suckers compared to G Baby.
That's why that shit hurt, bro.
Y'all gonna pop G Baby like that?
G Baby, niggas gotta stop. Put the guns down, bro.
No, fuck that. They gotta slide on them niggas to kill a G Baby, man.
Them niggas just slide. Michael B. Jordan wasn't trying to slide.
Nah, you right.
He wasn't trying to slide, bro.
They just went and buried him.
That's it.
They put that nigga on a t-shirt.
The worst.
Did they end up getting G Baby t-shirts at the end?
I think some still remember G Baby for sure. Maybe like everybody wore his jersey or something.
No way they put that nigga on the t-shirt on the movie.
Did they?
I don't know.
I can't remember, bro. I used to have Hardball on VCR though. That's crazy.
Is this Neo from The Matrix? Is this John Wick?
What you mean?
The coach of Hardball.
Oh yeah, it is.
What's his fucking name?
Damn, that is John Wick.
I'm sorry, y'all.
That's fucking crazy.
I should know this. There's no way I don't know his name.
I didn't even think of that until you said it.
I love this nigga, Keanu Reeves.
Nope.
Okay, cool. As long as we got that name out there. All right. Let us know who y'all think. Who you're going with G Baby?
G Baby hurt the most for sure.
Who hurt the least to you?
Who hurt the least, man? I'm gonna say Ricky. Just because, like we said, there wasn't the attachment to Ricky was there, but I ain't gonna lie, I was more attached to like other niggas and boys in the hood. Like I was attached to Doughboy. Like I liked Cube's character, but like Ricky, his death hurt, but like not like compared to these other ones. Like I could live with that.
That's funny because I was gonna add into this. It hurt more for me in Boys in the Hood. Watching Doughboy pour his shit out and then him fade away walking across the street when they said he got murdered like the next week.
Yep.
Like, God damn, they killed Doughboy?
Yep. I swear.
No fucking way.
You feel that more at the end, no cap.
Hey, what the fuck was that nigga? What was Cuba eating? Like, to this day, like, what was he eating? What was in that fucking napkin?
I don't know what that was, bro.
What were you fucking eating, man? I want to know.
I don't know what that was, bro.
I'm sorry. Always bugged me. Let's move on. Are we ready to get into the actual music?
We got one more.
Oh, there's something else.
One more topic, man, before we dive into the music.
I do see this.
So, another one we found. Twitter, Instagram, you know, we do a lot of surfing of the web.
Forgot we said we were going to use this one too. Let's do it.
The question is, what's the cheapest thing someone can buy for you that would make you happy?
This doesn't say one, so like we can name a couple maybe, right?
Yeah, what's the cheapest thing? Just whatever.
Weed, chicken nuggets. Ooh, there we go.
Chicken
Smoothies.
Nuggets. From where? It depends, bro. This is important. I don't need everybody's chicken nuggets.
Y'all are gonna get mad at me. I need the McDonald's chicken nuggets.
Bro.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna need you to grow up.
What the fuck, man? With the hot mustard? Stop playing with me, man.
Hot mustard? They've got a hot mustard now?
They've always had hot mustard.
Oh, I don't.
It's not spicy. It's like
I don't really do mustard.
I don't know how to explain it. Like, it's not honey mustard. It tastes like honey mustard that would be served at other restaurants, but they call it hot mustard. Okay. I don't know.
For sure.
I don't know.
For sure.
Damn. What would you pick? Since you on my ass about it.
Man, I just asked a question, bro. But nah, something that'll make me happy. The cheapest thing, smoothie, a book.
A book.
You know what I'm saying?
Why do y'all always make me out to be such a pothead with my answers? I said weed and chicken nuggets. This nigga came with a book. Damn it, I need to grow up.
My fault.
I gotta move on.
No, I'm just kidding. My fault. But yeah, for sure, a book, man. You know,
starting with this podcast. No, I'm just
right,
bullshit.
number one.
This is over. No,
for real. But nah, man. I'm simple, bro. Just a little juice, a little smoothie, a little food, a book. You know what I'm saying? Something simple, bro. But yeah, I'm easy, bro. I don't need too much. I don't ask for a lot.
I'm trying to think of something. Hooker, maybe?
Okay, for sure.
No, I'm
How
playing.
many?
Oh no. No. Don't try to get me trapped in. I just told you I was joking. You see what he does, man?
Nah, bro, I wasn't even trying to. What that nigga Meek say? You might just get hit with the Rico.
Yeah, like, see,
everybody get hit with Rico.
I'm media trained. You see me?
For sure.
I stopped right there. All right, that was it.
That was it, man. Now we can dive into it.
All right, we kind of compiled some things, so let's just get into the meat and potatoes of everything. Kanye West. We're not gonna waste any time. Mm-hmm. We don't want to talk about him anymore. Well, I'll speak for myself. I don't want to talk about Kanye West anymore, unless Kanye West's name cleared, yada, yada, yada. Time goes by, and then Kanye does this shit all over again, 4 years, and then we have to talk about him, yada, 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 because it's going to happen again. Are you in agreement that you don't really want to?
Yeah, man, and I've said it before, like, it's not new. I'm tired of talking about it. But bro had a crazy week. You know, he had a
wild week.
Wild week. So of course, you know, there's things that we have to mention. But yeah, where do we want to start, man? There's just so much. Like I said, I don't even know where to start.
Okay, we had just hopped off of the Monday pod, and I think Tuesday, the Drink Champs 3 with Kanye West or Ye. I don't want to be disrespectful with Ye. Aired. What an interview. We had already seen snippets, previews that were being sent out from Revolt, from Drink Champs, that would be controversial, you could say, polarizing, you could say, whatever it is. Right. Kanye West was talking about George Floyd. He was doubling down on the Jewish comments. There was a lot that went on.
Did you watch the interview?
Yes. I didn't watch all 2 hours or whatever it was, an hour and a half or whatever that was. But I watched it through maybe the first 45 minutes. And the thing about it is, it was around 12 or 1 in the morning or something like that when I watched it. Paused it because I went to go to sleep. Woke up. Left it on to go to work, came back on my lunch break, it was deleted. It was gone. It was gone from YouTube.
Yeah, that's why I asked, because I didn't get a chance to even see it.
It's up. You can still see it.
Of course.
It's not on Revolt.
Yeah, but I really don't even care that much to even watch it like that. But the comments were crazy, bro, like we said. So you mentioned George Floyd. So, you know, Kanye went on the interview, went on Drink Champs, and, you know, said that George Floyd really didn't die by, you know, what we saw on video.
He quote unquote, he said they hit him with the fentanyl.
He got hit with the fentanyl, man. He said that the officer, his knee wasn't even really on him like that.
Yeah, his knee wasn't even really on his neck like that, he said.
You know, so it just...
Not statements of the Rise and Grind podcast. Not statements supported by the Rise and Grind podcast.
Yeah, man, that's Kanye. So yeah, I like we said before, we don't even know where these comments come from. They're misinformed. We don't know what's on his mind. Like, I don't know why you even go that route. Like, what do we gain from that? What do you gain from that? I don't even know.
Attention. Of course, we can continue to speculate on what Kanye might be doing, unless Kanye is going to say that out of his mouth, because his mind goes a million fucking places at one time. We'll never know what it is Kanye's actually doing. I can wholeheartedly say that it's for the money and attention. It's for the attention that gets him the money.
That makes sense.
If I had 1 million followers in one generation that I know no matter what, they'll never leave me, they're going to buy my product, then fuck it. Let's just start some shit with the other blah, 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 blah billion people in the world, to where maybe if I stir up enough and some shoes drop in 3 weeks, or some shoes drop in a week and a half, or some sunglasses or some slides or an album or something like that, there's going to be more eyes on it to see, oh, what's going on over here, than the 1 million that I already knew were tuning in. You know?
Yeah.
I see what the fuck this is. And it's not like I'm not angry with it. This is irresponsible and crazy. This is dumb.
Yeah, for sure.
This is dumb shit. And the Jewish comments are out of line. But we can move on unless you had something to say about it.
So George Floyd's family, they did respond to the comments. They have filed a suit for $250 million.
$250 million
against Kanye West, because of the comments that he mentioned towards the family. So
because it's a spread of false information.
Right.
Derek Chauvin is in prison for this, and it's not over the fentanyl. It's not over any fentanyl. I don't think there was any fentanyl that was recovered from that.
No, not that I know of. I just know that's the picture they tried to paint. Him as a drug dealer or something like that. Whatever,
or a user or something like that.
Whatever, but yeah, I don't know about that, man.
Nevertheless, one thing I wanted to dip into, Cari. How do you feel about Drink Champs' position in this? Even beginning with whether they should have taken the Kanye West interview or not. Mm-hmm. Because I do agree with Nori that there's a large movement of silencing people's freedom of speech. I do believe in giving people who have something to say the platform to say it. But I also believe in being as respectful as you can with the platform.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can say that's my stance as well. So with Drink Champs, with Revolt, with Nori, of course, taking the interview, you know that you're going to get an audience. There's going to be clicks coming your way. There's going to be revenue that's generated. So
that's why I was taken.
From a business standpoint, I understand that. I'm always going to understand the business of it. And you don't know going in what Ye is going to say. Like Drink Champs, there's no script. They come in and they get asked questions, so there's no script before. There's no rehearsal. So, of course, when it's happening, it's just happening. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Like you're just in the moment. So afterwards, you have a choice to make. You have to take a stance. So I am on, like, I get free speech. I want free speech. I want everybody to be able to believe whatever you want to believe in, speak on whatever it is that you want to speak on. But when you cross a certain line and you start offending people, you start saying slurs, remarks, whatever it may be, if they decide to take you off their platform, that's their right. I don't think that takes away free speech, in my opinion.
The problem that people saw with it is Nori and DJ EFN had already been running promos and snippets of the George Floyd section itself.
Okay.
When this came out, they didn't they didn't stop the video from coming out. They didn't delete the video until there was backlash and call for them to delete it.
Well, I mean,
there was a lot of backlash on some. I saw both sides. I saw people that were saying, if you're really sorry, because of course Nori came out and said that he doesn't stand with any of the shit that Kanye said there on Drink Champs.
Right.
He wanted to be able to give him the platform, but he also checked him. There are points in that podcast that if you missed it, Nori and DJ EFN did check him on some of the shit he was saying. But people were wondering why, if this is your platform and you felt that way, why you would let it still go on. Why didn't you delete this? Why didn't you stop it from coming out? Nori did say that Kanye's people told him from the very beginning, if anybody stops the podcast, like at any moment in time, and pauses, I'm walking out. If you stop rolling at any point in time, I'm leaving. So that's one of the reasons why they didn't stop. But why it continued to go on air, I don't know.
I mean, no, that's a great question, and it's definitely due to the backlash that was received once the full video came out, because I don't remember what the backlash was from just the clips. Was it the same when the clips were just out before the full video came out?
Yeah. The news that hit the big platforms was before it even came out.
And that was the George Floyd comment.
It was right? The George Floyd comments on the snippets.
Okay. I mean, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I mean, it's a corporation. Sometimes, like, it's just business at the end of the day. Like, yeah, nigga may have a stance one day, but there's a higher up saying, hey, this is what we have to do sometimes. And maybe that's just what happened here. I really don't know. But like I said, just my stance, I don't think them taking it down takes away from someone's freedom of speech. We all have freedom of speech. But when you are promoting, like, something that could be dangerous, when you're singling out like a community of people, one race of people, like, shit, it gets tricky in there. So I don't disagree with them taking it off the platform. Like, I don't see why that's a problem.
That also feeds into Kanye's next thing that we were getting into. He came out and made a video and said that basically everyone up there. Power 106, Charlemagne the God, those guys, High 97, DJ Academics. They're all more or less working in cahoots with the Jewish media to push an agenda against them.
Okay.
Or that they're all aligned together, and
right. Just
the plan is just to not go against that.
Right, just one big ass team, all against Ye West, right?
Yeah, I mean, not necessarily all against him is what he was saying, but he was saying they're in cahoots, and that's who basically controls those companies, not the ones you see.
Academics?
Yeah, you kind of goes left with academics, right? Because
okay.
Academics is the independent one, right?
Okay.
The self-made one, right?
Right.
So I don't really see how that one sticks.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like I said, it's hard to know what to believe, what's true, what's not.
He's a huge supporter of Donald Trump. Even Donald Trump said he thinks this nigga's crazy. Donald Trump was in an interview. He said, "Hey, look, this nigga is fucking crazy."
Yep, literally.
What did he say?
Literally, he said, minutes after the rapper's interview with Tucker Carlson first aired, Trump was already on the phone, sounding seemingly perplexed about what the hell had just happened. He said, even Trump says Kanye West is acting too crazy and needs help. 45 saying it, boy. It's crazy.
Okay. Immediately following the video about, all of the major media companies being aligned with Jewish companies, things like that. Mm-hmm. He goes with Piers Morgan on another interview, and he apologizes for everything, guys. I actually watched some of that. It was really, really weird. Kanye apologized in some parts, but in some parts he was being kind of smart-ass-ish, laughing through it, not taking responsibility for things. But he seemed to have made a full apology, but it's a little late. It's very late. I don't know. I don't even want to talk about this, but I just wanted to give it to the people.
But no, I agree, man. I think it's late. Like I said, there's been a line that's been crossed. It's gonna take a long time before people, forget about what has transpired over this year for Kanye West. But along with that, so he's talking about all the media, these outlets that are against him. He got banned from Twitter, got banned from Instagram.
Yep.
So because of that, he went on another interview. And he reportedly is in talks to purchase conservative social platform Parler for an undisclosed amount.
Yeah, he already bought it.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah, he purchased that, and I think I meant to send that over to you. He's already made his first post from that platform now. He owns it.
Crazy. In his words, he says, in a world where conservative opinions are considered to be controversial, we have to make sure that we have the right to freely express ourselves.
I saw Elon Musk making a bunch of different posts on how his purchase of Twitter that's coming up is going to align with Kanye West's purchase that aligns with Donald Trump's Truth. They're all going to somehow link up. It's gonna be a gang slide. It was a midnight gang slide. I had to pull up, get right. A stick and move on the west side. Cause you made me the best.
That shit is a bop.
No cap. Shout out that nigga Blast. Yo, we just did a fucking barbershop duet Blast. Let's get in here and do an interview.
Facts,
all right.
Bro. Need that.
No cap. You want to move on to Jay-Z?
Yeah, man, let's move on. So to the next billionaire, we have Jay-Z. His brand Douce is in partnership with Bacardi.
Okay.
Jay-Z is suing Bacardi.
Why?
Supposedly, man, Bacardi's not keeping up with the numbers. Jay asked for the numbers. Bacardi said that, no, nigga, you can't have the numbers. But no, so according to TMZ, there was documents acquired that Jay-Z's company, which is SC Liquor, is demanding total finance clarity from Bacardi when it comes to Douce, the top shelf cognac brand in which Jay-Z and Bacardi are 50-50 partners. So it's unclear what's promoting Jay to demand this info, but there has to be a level of trust between the partners because he's asking for this information here.
I love Jay-Z. I love Jay-Z. Oh, I love Jay-Z.
What's Jay doing, man?
I've seen situations like this happen over and over and over and over and over. Even if we want to get down to the podcasting shit and why the Joe and Spotify thing was a little different, and the Joe shit and why Rory and all of them are at a tiff till today. It's all about accounting.
Yep.
Oh, sorry, guys. And obviously Jay-Z's problem is that he cannot see the accounting with Bacardi. And if Bacardi is the owner of the deal, like if it's their deal, I'm not gonna lie. They don't have to show it to him.
It says it's a 50-50 partnership though, so I think this is something that maybe he can obtain.
Hopefully so.
Yeah.
Hopefully so. Because I just knowing instances like that.
No, yeah, I know what you mean.
When it comes to accounting, like
something, yeah. That shit just doesn't show up. Like niggas just don't get the numbers.
Yeah, sometimes like they don't
get it.
It's just on some stiff arm. Fuck you. I don't fucking have to show you my numbers. Yeah. All you need to know is that you're getting what the paper says. And you'll never know whether you're actually getting what the paper says because you can't see the numbers. That's why Jay-Z wants to see the numbers. He feels like he's getting fucked out of something. If niggas ask you to see the accountant, it's bad. So if they're not giving it to him, they're either really hiding something or they're trying to figure, well, either way they're hiding something. They're either just not going to give it to him or they're trying to get their shit together until they can provide him something that looks good enough. Accounting wise,
more than likely, it says that Jay-Z company says they need all books and records, the location of all warehouses storing Douce barrels, bottles, and accessories, as well as all info regarding Bacardi's physical inventory and its inventory process. The niggas coming for. I need the whole book.
I don't blame him.
I need the whole playbook.
I mean, and if we're gonna have to go to court, I know it's gonna be lengthy, but Jay-Z's the type of person that it seems like, hey, I got the time.
For sure.
Let's do this.
For sure.
This is not going to be his first time taking somebody to court. Let's do it.
Yep, big pimping, man. But does this hurt the brand? Douce?
No.
It may shoot the brand up, to be honest.
Yeah, none of this is Jay-Z's fault. This is another instance of they became masters in the music game. Nobody can fuck Jay-Z over in this music shit. Nobody can. I mean, of course, Kanye was signed to Def Jam, but I'm just going to say it on some shit. Like, nobody can fuck with Kanye West in the music industry type shit. But then you move over to fashion, and they can punch you, they can kick you, they can stab you, they can shoot you. And I don't mean like literally, but like they can knock you down. You're not that guy over here. When he moves over to liquor, it seems like Bacardi might be trying to like treat him like they can do him any kind of way.
Maybe so.
But he's got the time. He'll get out of this.
Yeah, for sure.
Shout out Jay-Z. Y'all lucky this isn't like Big Jigga days. Meet you inside the club with a fucking
Sheesh, not
my bad. Shout out. I shouldn't have said that. My bad. Like, maybe we should bleep that. Shout out Jay, man. Like, you're a different guy these days, right? Sorry. Let's move on. Rihanna. Is she back?
Supposedly, man.
I don't even want to say that to the listenership.
Supposedly.
Rihanna's not back, guys. Rihanna has 2 new songs that's going to be on the Black Panther Wakanda Forever soundtrack.
Right.
She's recorded 2 songs.
Right.
They've been submitted. They will be on the soundtrack. Mm-hmm. Yes. you're going to hear new Rihanna songs.
Next month, man. The movie comes out November 11th. They did the 11/11/22. So yeah, next month we finally get to hear some Rihanna songs. We don't even know what it is yet. She may not even be on the song her damn self. Who knows?
That fucking album is gonna do 500,000 in the first week just off those 2 fucking songs.
Man, this shit crazy, bro. We ain't heard Rihanna since 2016.
Yeah.
Anti-album 2016, which is a great album, by the way. But that's 6 years, man. Almost 7 years since the last time we heard her. That's crazy.
Rihanna's gonna warm back up.
Yeah, she's has a Super Bowl in February.
Yeah.
So of course, maybe we get more music around that time as well. Maybe next year we get more music in an album. Who knows what's happening? But I agree.
Look at you.
No, I know I didn't.
No,
I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to do it. I tried to come back. Let me just come back to Black Panther. We are getting some Rihanna songs next month.
Look how skeptical Cari is. I love it, man. He thinks that Rihanna's dropping an album next year.
Nah, man.
First quarter.
We'll see.
You think you could get that?
Nah, not first quarter.
Next year makes 7 years? Mm-hmm. She's not doing that. Her album's coming out next year.
Okay. We'll see.
Auntie.
But I agree with you. Like you said, right now, this is just the start. She's just warming up. We get the 2 songs here. We get the Super Bowl in February. Maybe we get more music. Who knows? But she's warming up.
Oh, absolutely.
Look at you speculating.
Look at you. No, because you're gonna make. I'm like a meteorologist, man. I can just feel like what the fuck is gonna happen, and you're making me come out of the fucking dark. Like I'm like a rap tarot card reader, nigga. All right. If I'm right, she pops a song out. She pops another song out solo before the fucking Super Bowl.
So is that December or January?
That's January.
Okay.
We're not getting a fucking song from her in December. Okay. You get a song from her in December, it's raps. Now, like, December is still like, it's cold, you broke my heart season. Yeah. January's like, we on some new shit, fresh, brand new year. Yeah, resolution type shit.
Right.
If you get December Rihanna, pack it up. I mean, either way, pack it up.
Right.
She's doing $1 million first week. Guaranteed.
$1 million?
Are you crazy, Cari?
$1 million, that's tough.
You watching Drake and Ye on CLB and Donda do 5 and 600.
Okay.
Rihanna's doing 1.5.
What did Adele do?
I don't know. Probably like.
I'm gonna try to find Adele numbers.
She
ain't doing Rihanna numbers.
She ain't doing Rihanna numbers. When I tell you Rihanna's first week numbers are going to smash anything that you've seen in the music game, what did Adele do?
700.
Yeah. Get that dirt off my fucking shoulder. What you fucking talking about? Shout out Adele though. Rihanna's doing she'll do 1.5. She'll do $1.5 million first week.
That's insane, bro.
That's an artist, man.
Look at you.
That's power.
Look at you.
I know. Look at me. Oh, they got me. They got me, man. Look at me. Look, she got me. Look, she got me. Rock. Look at the rock. Look at the rock done did.
That's crazy, bro. She had a whole baby on you, nigga.
Why you do that? You said on me?
Yeah.
Like why she have to have the baby on me?
I had to make it hurt.
I don't date her.
No. I just had to make it hurt.
She had the baby on you, nigga.
I ain't the one that's claiming my love for her right now. That was you. That's why I said that.
I wasn't claiming my love for her. I just wanted to drop the album.
It's all good, bro.
Drop the album. It's been ready, she said. But I don't want the album that's been ready since before the pandemic.
Nah, yeah, we need a brand new one.
Do it again.
Get your ass back in the studio.
I love you, Rihanna. Do it again.
Yeah, I don't want no dated ass music, bro. Like, just to be honest with you.
There's some fans, they be like, I'll take whatever you got. Nope.
Fuck that.
Nope.
I need that new shit.
This shit better sound fresh.
Hot and ready, nigga.
Like, bro. This nigga's determined to have a Little Caesars ass name for one of these podcasts. Damn it. What? Pizza, stupid ass. Now you want to name it Pizza.
Nah, bro.
Nah, I'm just playing. Hot and ready.
Let's do it.
Good, let's do it. All right. Fuck it. We just named it right here. It's the first time we ever named the podcast on the podcast. Hot and ready. Fuck it. Fuck out of here, man. Oh man.
Oh shit.
In the course of 42 minutes, we've talked about more than $3 billion worth of artists. Really like 5 or 6. Cause that nigga Ye, he said he's worth like $3-4 billion.
I agree. And Jay probably worth close to 2 at this point, I would say, and Rihanna just touched 1. So yeah, it's a lot of money over there, bro.
I just want a crumb of that shit. You know what a crumb of $1 billion is, nigga? That's at least 100 racks.
Yeah, at least. That's all a nigga need.
That goes back to the argument we were having before on the part. Like, imagine if one of them niggas gets a speeding ticket. You're like, it's still a speeding ticket, but like, is it?
Yeah.
Nigga, they spend more money at the club.
Facts. I just still be thinking, like, even though niggas have a lot of bread, every little expense still should make you feel some type of way, no matter what the tag is.
Imagine they pay, like, nigga, they walk in Neiman and spend a 30.
Yeah. Maybe they not, bro. But I just feel like shit, that's how I would be. Like, nigga, I still don't want to pay that $200-$300 speeding ticket. Fuck that.
You could get that attitude, but that'll probably get you shot. I don't know where you think that we're fucking at. This is America, nigga.
For sure that.
He thought he was gonna pop shit. Yeah. No, they're gonna pop shit. Literally.
For sure that.
Your shit. My bad. I'm sorry, guys. Can we get into music? Or do we have more to get into?
Nah, that's it for Rihanna.
Lil Baby's It's Only Me. What the fuck is going on, Cari?
Yeah, man. So
you said it. You said it.
Yeah. Before we get to the numbers, let me ask you, because last pod, you had just mentioned you had just finished listening to it right before we, started recording and shit. Mm-hmm. So it's been 3-4 days. Have you played it back? Have you been able to play it back? How are you feeling now after more listens?
I feel the same way.
Okay.
It's a great album.
Okay. I just wanted to ask, because I know, first listen sometimes sounds different from that second, third, fourth listen.
This sounds like, I wish My Turn would have been his freshman album, because had this been like a freshman, sophomore, and then he gets a third, fourth album, things like that, this is just an amazing setup. It's the type of album that when you done, it's like, oh, shout out P, shout out Coach K. Oh, they had their hands on this, making sure this shit was done. The type of beats matches the type of nigga he wants to turn into. It's not a whole lot of turn up trap beats. It can turn into that, but the vocals behind the beat give it something that's melodic, like something smooth. He doesn't have hard music on this, I'd say.
For sure.
He did a good job. It's like listening to DS4.
Okay. I feel that. But no, I agree, man. Like, definitely, it's just like he took you on a journey with the album from start to finish. I feel like
he did.
He tells wonderful stories. Like, you can hear the growth from My Turn, and it's crazy to say that, because a lot of times artists sometimes don't get better when they take time off. They come back and they drop shit sometimes, And Baby mentioned this, that he wasn't even feeling like himself in lyrics, because he took technically 2 years off from the last album. But you can just hear the growth, man. Like, he's gotten so good as an artist. I don't even want to say a rapper. Like, he's become a true artist.
You've listened, not you, I'm saying that just widely. You listen to not just you, not just me, but everybody with a voice in like the rap shit say every time you've heard Lil Baby from 2016 to 17 to 18 to 19 to 20, 21, he's better every single time. Every single project, he's better and better and better. I didn't know this nigga could keep getting better.
I know, man. That's why I'm saying he just keeps doing it. And I agree with you. Like, from the very first time that we heard him, every project after that, like, he just kept getting better. Every feature, he just kept getting better.
It's because he finds a way to stay the same nigga, but make different music. Mm-hmm. Every album. Like, if you think about the Harder or Harder Than Hard or all of those, and moving into Street Gossip, moving into My Turn, moving in It's Only Me. None of them sound the same. Now, of course, My Turn and It's Only Me kind of give the same kind of feel, but he's looking for the same type of thing in those two.
Yeah.
But he's just elevating, evolving.
For sure. I just think with the with My Turn and It's Only Me, like you can hear that those are albums.
Yeah.
Like those are albums.
Yeah,
those are projects I took time with. You know what I'm saying? Like hella time. But not to take away from the other tapes, like they still sound great.
No, but I know what you mean with the albums. You can tell there's certain tracks on there that were built for the streets. There's certain tracks on there that were built for the ladies. 1 through 26, it was lined up with quality control. Whereas if I drop the street mixtape, sometimes it might just be street music, 1 through 15. No structure to it, no hit songs, no records for the ladies, no slow songs. She's just dropping music. These are albums. Like, these are real deal projects. And I fuck with it.
Yeah, man, I love it. So now moving on to the numbers. So this is early. We told y'all last week that the projections were 210. We both said that we thought he was going to blow through those numbers, right? So right now, as of this episode, Thursday morning, he is sitting at 208,000 already.
Shit, he's probably higher than that because that came in.
So this is
that came in on Wednesday.
For sure. So he's probably already past the 210 projections now at this point, but he hasn't even made a full week.
Yeah, and I think this will close Friday evening.
I think Friday evening,
Friday evening, something like that. And by Friday, I think he'll have about 230,000.
Yeah, for sure.
We capped him at 230.
It's gonna be at that minimum, damn near.
I think it'll get close to 230. I hope he hits 230. Not just so we're correct, because I mean we're pretty much correct all the time.
I definitely want to brag.
Oh yeah, of course.
I'm gonna brag.
Yeah, if he hits 230, like pizza party,
right?
Like, and when the teacher gives you a fucking pizza party, yeah, we having a fucking pizza party.
That's crazy.
But shout out, baby. This is incredible. Reaching 200 is something that's not heard of in the rap game in 2022 at all. And you hit it in 4 days.
4 or 5 days, yeah.
Yeah, like
crazy.
That's absolutely insane. Tip your hat to this type of nigga.
Absolutely, man. Couldn't agree more. I love the album.
You're looking at the new era of rap celebrity, rap GOAT, rap rock star.
Yep.
It's Lil Baby.
Yep. Shout out, bro.
I have nothing else to say. Except we talked about how he had academics in some of his lines on the album. We talked about that last pod, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay. He had some of those yada yada yada. I could get this. I could yada yada yada. I don't want to say it. If it's on his album, if you want to listen to it,
right,
talk about it. But academics had some things to say about it. Academics, of course, he has a large rap platform. He's a reporter basically, and he does a Twitch stream. And he responded to some of the lyrics Lil Baby said about him and people that could be touched, anything that had to do with that nature. Lil Baby said if it were to come that Lil Baby was, jammed up on trial, all he's good to understand.
Ack
said that.
Yeah. You said Lil Baby said that.
My apologies.
Yeah. So Ack said he would speak against Lil Baby in court.
Thank you for yelling that loud. He was like, "Hey, no, Lil Baby ain't never no motherfucking rat nigga." Like, God damn, shout out that nigga Baby, man.
Make sure you put some respect on his name.
My fault, nigga. We all fuck with Baby, nigga.
Put some respect on Baby, on Dominique, man.
My bad, man. On Wham.
Right, on Lil Wham, man. But now, Academic says he will speak against Lil Baby in court if he's charged with a RICO, since he mentioned him in a song.
That's police work in itself.
Absolutely.
If I'm not out for the RICO, don't post the millions that I'm.
Don't do that. Yeah, like that's
that you have good information on me for the RICO.
That's
like,
Fed mentality, like you said. That's not a good look for your platform. Like, a lot of people that support your platform support Lil Baby.
And what he said specifically was that he was going to get on the stand, and then once he said those things about Lil Baby saying that he could get touched, yada yada yada, he then said the judge would be like, okay, yep, bond denied.
No way.
Okay.
That's not how it works.
No, but you know what his intentions are in just saying that.
Yeah, I know, bro.
Because the violence thing that's keeping Gunna inside of jail right now. That's the...
Yeah, he knows what he's doing, bro. It's calculated, but it's still corny and whack and lame, But you know how I feel about Act, bro. So I don't really want to say too much.
He asked also on his Twitch why Lil Baby didn't go at the Atlanta DEA. Why he went at him.
I did say that. I forgot.
I'm not DEA. DA.
DEA, yeah.
DEA. No, wait. DEA.
Yeah. District Attorney.
Shit, they with the goddamn DEA too. Like, if they going to bust them niggas on them Ricos, nigga, the DEA talking to them niggas too. Stop playing with a nigga like me, man. Know what's going on over there, man. DEA up in that bitch too.
Motherfucker.
Fuck going on?
Duh, baby.
Okay, the SWAT team came, got all them niggas, man. Fuck you talking about, man. Now y'all pissing me off. No, I'm just playing. What was I just asking you?
We're talking about Act.
No, don't do that. No, don't do that. When Cari can't remember what we were talking about, he'll give a really broad statement.
You wasn't asking me a question.
You know, whatever. Okay. Let's get out of here. So we both don't have to remember this, okay? Because I can tell you don't remember this. All right.
No, sir.
NBA YoungBoy has pledged to drop 10 albums this year.
Man, we were just talking about how he was going to be on 6.
That nigga done pledged album for album. This nigga is album for album. Drop after drop.
Hell no.
He's hazing us, is what he's doing. We're his fucking pledges.
That shit funny. Oh my goodness.
Please don't haze us with no more albums.
Hey man.
I don't want any more, man.
Nah.
Like, I didn't ask for it, and I'm telling the dean next time you drop an album, nigga.
Hey, we can't take 10, bro.
Why?
I can't take 10, man. I can't even take what's out right now, to be honest with you.
He's breaking records.
He is.
This comes with a lot of things. I guess this might be something that he could be reaching for in his independence.
Yeah.
He now has the 5th most charted albums in Billboard Top 200 history. Mm-hmm. So he has the 5th most. Yeah, I don't need to say it again. I almost just completely repeated it for you guys. But I was gonna try to go into detail and actually say it, or like a more detailed way, but It just turned into the exact same thing all over again.
It's all good, bro.
He's dropped enough albums since 2016 to make his way into number 5 on that.
That shit is crazy. I mean, that's a lot of fucking music, but that is crazy.
Let's play an NBA YoungBoy game. Like, how many NBA YoungBoy albums can you think of without going in your phone?
Okay, so obviously the new ones, 3800, Last Lamento, Colors, AI YoungBoy 2. That was the one that really sold me.
Okay.
And then of course the first one, Sincerely Kentrail, I think is one or some shit like that. I don't know, bro. It's too many.
He's got a lot. All right, let me see if I can start from the beginning. 38 Baby.
See, what the fuck?
Until Death Call My Name. Then it starts to get hazy. We got Realer, Realer 2, AI YoungBoy. Yeah, then we get into the shits like you said.
All right, the new one.
Yeah, the new ones. I know all of those. The Colors, Last Lamentos, things like that.
Oh shit, we forgot Top. Oh, how we forget Top?
How did we forget Top?
Damn it, that one hurt.
Okay,
that's crazy.
There's a lot. I'm gonna go through really quick just to see if See if I have anything. Let's see. Young Boy never broke again since they don't let him go by as AI Youngboy 2, Decided, Last Lamento. He has an album called Master the Day of Judgment. I forgot about that. Still flexing, still stepping. Until I return. Top.
Right.
Yeah.
A lot of music, man.
It's a lot of fucking albums. Right. I don't want to play this game anymore.
No, facts, bro. But we did a good job. But shout out to bro once again. So with that, the 5th most charting Billboard 200 albums, he did tie Jay-Z for that record or placement or holding, whatever you want to call it. So
Jay-Z also dropped entirely too many albums.
Not as much as NBA Youngboy though.
No way. Not close. Imagine NBA Youngboy towards the end of his career that could be 30 years from now.
Man, that's hundreds and hundreds of albums. That's insane, man. But going back to the pledge, though, the pledge of 10 albums a year, the 10-year challenge, he is rumored to drop a new project this week.
Yeah.
It's called I Got a Family. He said it's going to be somewhere between 13 to 17 songs. So he's not playing around.
The thing about it that sucks the most is that this album sounds like it's going to be really good. Like, just based off the name. Like, that sounds like it's YB's bag. Like, I Got a Family.
It basically, everything that we've been talking about this entire year about how NBA has maybe turned a new leaf.
Growing up.
He looks healthy. He's understanding who he is, like his placement. I got to take care of my family. I got a family.
He stepped out of his gangster ass shell, Cari. He was talking to Drewski.
He was, man.
He got on Could Have Been Records.
Yeah, man.
Could Have Been Records was on, what, Wednesday evening? Tuesday evening?
Tuesday, yeah.
He was talking to Drewski, who we just saw that he had a problem with. Mm-hmm. Obviously, they were two grown men and squashed that issue. And then they got on Instagram Live together and had fun for the evening.
Yeah, you love to see it, man. Like, that's another thing that we mentioned. Even things like this, like Youngboy don't interact.
He don't play games.
He don't get on social media. He's not joining people's lives. He's not laughing.
And he don't let nobody, just like you said, he's not laughing. He don't play with nobody. Yeah. And he don't let nobody play with him.
Yeah. And
or even speak on him.
Like, he don't play no games. But even for the Drewski situation, just to give more light on that, because I don't even know if we ever really brought it up, but Drewski disrespected one of his baby's mothers. You know, he said they look like me, basically saying that the woman looks like Drewski. So obviously YB took offense to that. But, you know, in situations like that, when you're talking about family, specifically my girls, specifically my children's mother, it could get tricky.
Yeah, like we can't play that
tricky.
Way.
Exactly. So to see them, you know, overcome that is also just a big step. Like, you would have never thought you would see something like that from NBA.
No, yeah, I didn't even know NBA would be open to squashing issues
right,
like
exactly,
that.
Exactly.
That's mad mature what we seeing from NBA Youngboy.
Yeah, bro, it's cool.
And the other thing that it could be is like, maybe I'm open to like squashing shit, just not with these rap ass niggas.
Right.
Like, and maybe I can, because you see he talks to Ack.
Yeah, he does.
I think there's been other times he doesn't super duper do interviews, but like you might hear a statement from him that may have came from Charlemagne or may have came from something like that. But I don't think he has a terrible reputation with the media. I just think he doesn't care to fuck with any of these rap niggas.
Yeah, no, I would agree. That makes sense.
But it was cool to see him step out of his shell, to actually laugh. You saw this nigga smile.
Smiling, man. Playing, like you said, joking back and forth. Like, he's going along with...
Nigga still kept his G, though.
Right, of course. Drewski wasn't able to make him look like no hoe. Don't get me wrong.
I don't think that's really possible.
Nah, bro, but...
I think everybody in this industry is really... They're truly afraid of him. I told you, we were off mic. We were hanging by ourselves somewhere. Oh, we were... with the fam, with Stevie's fam. Shout out Stevie and the fam. And I looked at you and I was like, Cari, YB is really like Gucci Mane in 2006.
Oh, you did say that.
When it comes to all the rappers in the game, they don't want to talk to him. They scared to fuck with him. Even the ones that aren't picking sides, they tiptoe around this man in the game. If they were both at award shows together, which of course, like, YB hasn't been nominated to certain type of things yet, but niggas would avoid him. They were afraid of YB.
Are you afraid?
Am I afraid of YB? Nigga, stop.
Nigga, you could be afraid. I'd be afraid, bro. Fuck it.
You would be afraid of YB?
Yes.
Why?
That nigga's a killer. Nah, I'm playing.
I was about to say, I was like,
nah, bro, I'm just talking, man.
Think you know some pretty tough characters.
Nah, bro, yeah. I wouldn't even be around him though. Like we don't even move the same. He got hella kids.
What the fuck is happening?
I'm not around a lot of kids, man.
Me either. I don't want to be around a lot of kids.
Right. So different lifestyles.
You see how he spun that? A lot of kids.
Hey, bro.
Get the fuck out of here,
Got a lot of
Cari.
kids, man.
Yeah, man. He's got a lot of kids. You're not a family man yet. So like, yeah, like you don't.
There's no reason for me to be around.
No reason for you to be around him like
it
that.
Don't even make sense, bro.
Okay. All right. I wanted to talk about YK Osiris, Cari. YK Osiris was on Instagram Live and he posted something basically, or he was saying something about how he didn't want to live. He was going over a few different instances or key things that made him feel that way. And as he was rounding off his paragraph verbally, I would say, he ended with how the rap industry doesn't fuck with him. Even the biggest, like Drake doesn't fuck with him. He said him and Drake don't talk. People keep bringing up Drake, or that he might have a Drake feature in the tuck, that him and Drake have a good relationship. So just talk to Drake. He said him and Drake don't talk. They brought up Lil Baby. He said him and Lil Baby don't talk. They're not good. And after that, he kind of teared up and he said, so why would I keep living? And that was sad.
Very sad.
That was sad.
Very sad, man. No matter.
You don't got to do that.
What? Repeat what you said.
Yeah, no. I said that was sad. He said very sad. I said that was sad. Very sad. No, don't do that.
My fault, man.
No, I'm just playing, man. Go on.
Regardless, though, how you feel about YK, whether you're a fan or not, like watching that video, hearing that message, it's scary when you hear things like that, because you never know what somebody is going through. And then when people, like you mentioned at the end, because of course it was made out to be, the story was made out to be like, oh, he's sad because nobody in the industry fucks with him.
Yeah, and he's gonna try to, or he wants to kill himself
because he can't talk to Drake.
Yeah, solely because his relationships with Drake or Lil Baby have severed.
So like,
that's not it. And even if it was in that instance, it wasn't like that. For me, unless I'm completely wrong, I would have meant it more in the instance that these are the two biggest artists in the game and they don't fuck with me. If they don't fuck with me, nobody in the game is going to fuck with me. Right. So now I can't get work because nobody fucks with me because I'm not greenlit by the two biggest niggas in the game.
Right.
So like, how am I supposed to eat out here?
Right. No, that makes sense. But like I said, that wasn't the most important part of the video. He was still calling out for help because he's dealing with other shit. Like, yes. Personally, like you can tell that there's something that he's dealing with. So I hate, first of all, like for somebody to post that's already, that probably took a lot for him to upload that.
Yeah.
And then when he uploads it, then people are trying to twist what he's saying. So I just, sometimes, bro, we don't even have to say anything.
What I will say is, I don't like a lot of the ladies, and the guys, comments, whether it's under act, whether it's under shade room shit, they're all annoying. Yo, the ladies got busy with the support for that nigga YK. Sure. Oh my God, you just need to love yourself. No, y'all went crazy. No, they went crazy for YK. It was mad supportive. They were mad supportive. Now, the comment section, that's why I said it was the fellas that under there, they trash, bro. They were like, nigga over Drake, nigga over Lil Baby.
That's just niggas, bro.
But he came back after that. He said he was in good spirits.
Yeah.
I think he was riding around again. He was like, I got people around me. I got love. I've got this, that around me. I don't know.
Yeah. So I mean, like we said, all that we can do is just send our support as well. You know what I'm saying, from the Roz and Grind podcast, because we don't know what's going on in that situation. But just hope to see bro, get back on his feet in the industry, get back on his feet, just whatever he's dealing with personally, and just start making music. We were looking at pre-production as we were reading up on a story, and I asked you, I'm like, man, when's the last time you actually like really put out music in like a project? And we said it's been about 2-3 years.
Yeah, I just know it's because the label, his last album didn't sell well.
Okay.
So they're not giving him another album right now. He's gonna have to pop something crazy.
Some songs.
Yeah, he's gonna have to have something go crazy for him to get another album.
Something trendy. Yeah.
But there was another reason why I wanted to get into YK Osiris. And it's because of artists like Drake. It's because of artists like Lil Baby. It's because of the artists like the 21 Savages, the rappers that have turned into the OGs in the game now, that not gatekeep, but they're the ones that sit at the top, and they're the ones that give entry to the game to the little niggas. They're the ones that give advice to the game to the little niggas. When YK Osiris came through, he had a song that popped, the Worth It track.
All right.
It did really well, propelled him. He turned into a superstar. He turned into a superstar off that one song. Then he dropped an album. The album did all right. It didn't sell too well, but he was making really big industry connections, and you saw him hanging with the biggest of the rappers all the time.
With Drake. Hella videos with Drake and Baby.
Yeah.
Like you said, he was with everybody.
That's when the entire gambling YK Osiris thing started to go around the social media, circuit, that he owed this amount of money, he owed this much money, he owed this much money. And whether that was what it did it or not, everyone took to social media, or everyone in the rap game took to social media to put YK Osiris on their camera, whether it was Drake, whether it was Lil Baby, whether it was Tory Lanez while he was in his height, anybody, and just pick on him, highlight how much money they owed him. You watch Drake make him get up and sing his hit song in the middle of his living room.
Oh my God.
Or else he owed him $60,000.
Remember that? Yep.
We're looking at somebody that's an R&B singer, YK Osiris. R&B singers carry this smooth, sexy, I don't mean to me, but you know what I mean. The smooth, sexy, calm, cool type of vibe. You could think about Chris Brown. You could think about Usher. You could think about Tank. You could think about Avant. You can think about Giveon. You can think about whoever you want to think about male-wise in the R&B game. They carry that. I said a year or two ago, I don't remember how long it was, when we sat in here and talked about him previously, I said these rappers are going to kill his MO. Like, they're going to fuck his bread up and they're going to fuck his career up. He has a gimmick, and it's as an R&B singer, smooth, calm, sexy, like for the ladies type shit. They playing him like the little bro. And if they play it too much, they're going to play it for the consumer too, for the fans. And if the ladies get a hold of that, once the ladies think you're a bitch, it's done. I don't mean it for a funny thing, but like, once the ladies think you soft, it's over. Like, you can be soft R&B wise if you Keith Sweat, like wine type soft, but they played him like he was little bro, like he was a bitch, and it's ultimately damaged his career.
Facts, and it got corny as well to a certain point. Like, it got super duper corny.
I don't care how far we go in this podcast shit. I'll always stand on this shit. I'll die on this hill. I don't care what rapper it was that was doing it, what artist, what singer that there was, like, that was doing this with YK Osiris. All of them niggas are corny for that shit.
Yeah, bro.
That shit was super corny.
That shit was like, so I don't even really remember too much. I do remember 21 Savage as well.
A kid to them.
Another one.
A kid to them.
Remember when he wore like that Gucci fit or some shit, and
a child to them.
Got on his ass for that. So No, it definitely got corny to a certain point, and then I agree with you. Like once the consumers, and you can look in the comment section, like just over the years, you saw the transition of people now calling him, oh, he's corny, or everybody just looked at him to just be the butt of everybody's joke.
Yep. And I watched them one by one take money out of his pocket and food out of his mouth doing shit like that. He could have, because if you think about it, you don't have to sing the greatest to make it in today's game of R&B.
Yeah.
He looks good enough to be positioned by labels. If you get that nigga in a booth with like a hitmaker beat, oh, he could do it.
The talent is there, man. That's why I asked, and I know we already talked about it, so not to bring it up again, but I asked, like, why is there no music out? Because the talent is there.
Yeah, Def Jam's not giving him an album right now.
But you can hear it, like, bro has talent. He can be successful if he just gets around the right people. So, I hope that he gets to a point in his career where he gets another, day for an album. But when he just gets songs where he consistently puts out songs that are good, whether or not it be for an album, but just to stay afloat in the game, because right now it's looking like he could be on his way out, or at least he could still have more years before he gets to drop an album.
What I will say is I hope Def Jam lets him drop an album or just drops him, because I know Def Jam. And you've seen niggas with Def Jam deals. You saw, I don't know if it was Atlantic or Def Jam. I think it was Def Jam that K Camp had just gotten out of his deal over there. They like to squeeze your prime while you're there. Like, you might not be hot. You might have had one hot album, but you're not hot anymore. And they're not letting you drop an album, but they're not letting you go. They're going to squeeze your best years out of you. Then when you're about burnt up, they're going to let you out of your fucking label because you're not worth anything anymore.
Yeah, that's tough.
I hope he either gets out of this label or gets another album very soon. Yeah. Because he can put something out independent and it'll do pretty good.
No, facts. Like I said, the talent is there. I know he can put out great songs that people will love, So I just hope he gets to that point, like you said, just in agreement. That he gets to the point where he could just start dropping music again and just be free, bro.
Honestly, that might be what's best for him. Now, I don't know with the whole gambling thing, what that bread situation is looking like. I mean, I'm not even trying to be funny, but that's his business. That's not my business. But if he were to be able to just leave Def Jam, imagine the work he'll be able to get in with this producer, that producer, this producer, that producer. He's not worrying about having to get this paid for by the label, things like that. But that's also, you're worried about, like, you're thinking about a good boy. I'm not saying like a good boy, but like a nice, clean cut guy. Wasn't street or cut like that. So he might not just have that upfront money to pay for a hitmaker beat, to pay for this beat, to pay for that beat. Get niggas in this rap game, like, yeah, they just drop $15,000 on the beat, or drop this on the pack of beats, or pay this for the feature. If you're not in that life and not making that bread rolling through like that, like, you don't have that, which is why you might want to sign with a label, because they get you that type of shit.
Yeah, they take care of all that.
So maybe he should wait on the next album.
Maybe so, man.
Maybe he doesn't have a choice.
Or maybe he starts producing his own shit. Singer turned producer. Rapper turned singer. What was T-Pain shit called?
Rocky Osiris, he's a sapper.
A sapper.
What was
T-Pain? I think it was called Rapper Turned Singer. I think that was the name of his first album.
Oh, okay. His first album. I thought you were saying, like, did this nigga have a nickname for what he did? I was like, I don't know. Was this Roger and Zapp? Fucking no.
Nah, man. But shout out YK, like we said, once again, just, we're sending our support. I hope bro's situation gets better.
100.
Outside of just the music, bro. Like, of course, we want you to make music, but, as a man, I just hope things are okay.
I want you to be well.
Right. Mentally.
Yeah.
For sure.
Because we've seen some of our favorites in this game crash out.
For sure, man.
Specifically, No, I'm just playing. I'm not.
I was gonna say, really?
Nigga said, really?
I swear I was gonna say, damn.
No, I'm just playing. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. So, no, I'm just kidding. All right. Are you ready to go back in a time machine, Cari?
Yeah, man.
Instagram is, I guess they're either testing or they're set to be adding a new feature that's going to allow users to pick a profile song, a song that will sit on your profile. It'll play once you click on somebody's profile.
Right.
Similar to a MySpace profile.
Crazy, bro. We were just talking about MySpace too not too long ago, man.
No cap. And I know we have Gen Z listeners.
Yeah, man.
So MySpace was, no, I'm not gonna talk in that fucking thing. I'm just playing.
Shout out MySpace, man.
Shout out MySpace. But if you don't know about that, like, because if you weren't on MySpace back then,
Right.
MySpace used to give you a list of songs. I don't know if it was 5 or 10. Could you just make however many long?
Maybe, I think.
Okay, however many songs you wanted there to be, you could have just lined them up. And when you clicked on somebody's profile page, like if nowadays a Twitter or an Instagram, it would play those songs in order. You can pick which one goes first. You could pick your number one song, or if you just want to have one song, you could pick it. I remember my very first MySpace song.
Really?
Absolutely. Stunning Like a Habit, or
Stunning is a Habit.
Stunning is a Habit, my apologies. David Banner featuring Chris Brown.
Wow. Fuck, I wish I could remember mine.
That was my very first MySpace song.
That's a gem, bro.
Stunning is a Habit.
No lie, that's a gem. But no, I can't remember my first song. I just know I used to change my shit all the time. The backgrounds, bro, like we don't understand. We were really doing coding.
We really were
At
doing
a young
coding,
age, bro, and we didn't even really know. That shit is crazy. MySpace, like, if you was really into that shit really could like teach you a lot.
We were really taking pictures from Google and then making that our backgrounds, picking the songs. Do you remember those crazy ass, like, the surveys and shit we used to put on, like, our comments? We had an entire comment section just for people that wanted to comment.
Yep.
Messages.
Top friends.
I wish we could go back to doing that, because I want to let some of you bitch ass niggas know we're not cool.
Facts, bro. Real talk.
Also, like, that could get a lot of people in trouble.
Nah, facts. But that was a way for you to tell, like, if somebody really fuck with you or not.
No cap. Even though when we were using it, we were only in like 5th, 6th grade at that point. But it was still to the point. I remember calling homeboys 5th, 6th grade. Hey, bro, like, why I'm not in your top friends, man? Like, put me in your top friends.
Thanks, bro.
And if I call back and I'm still not in that, we going at it, man.
Nah, yo, that's crazy though. I remember having like a top 8. I think is when I maybe had a top 15 at one point, but I for sure I always had a solid top 8. I always remember that.
I think I had 10, but as the days, like, as we got older and we started to get to that 6th, 7th grade and maybe moving over to Facebook, I think I dropped that down to like 8 or 5.
Yeah, for sure.
But I remember niggas that had 1. You remember the bougie niggas that had 1 and it was Tom? Get the fuck out of 1 and it was Barack Obama. Get the fuck out of here. I remember some of the people. I never got to be friends with Barack Obama. He didn't add me.
Really?
Did he add you?
I think so.
You were friends with Barack Obama?
Maybe. I don't
God
remember.
Damn it, man.
So, yeah.
That was a big thing because he didn't add people, or presidents and shit like that don't add you like that on social media nowadays. Or they did back in the early Twitter days. And if you got there back then and got a follow from Obama or Joe Biden or Donald Trump or something like that, then you just happened to have gotten it. You probably did not get that from Donald Trump because he wasn't political back then. He wasn't following you the fuck back. Stop playing celebrity shit.
Dab.
That on your bitch ass.
Right. But nah, shout out MySpace Tom though, bro. One nigga that was ahead of his time, man.
No cap.
Jesus
and
Christ.
He knew that this social media shit was headed down the fucking gutter.
Bro.
And he sold his shit for a nice amount of money and got the fuck out the way.
Bro, I've never really been able to talk to people about that, so I'm glad you brought that shit up. I've always said that myself as well. I don't know how he saw what he saw, but he saw MySpace was on its way out. Like, Twitter was just coming up, Facebook was booming, so I guess he just saw, like, I can't compete.
Oh, I'll tell you what it is.
regardless of what it is, though, this nigga sold for, I don't remember the tag, but it was millions, bro. And, and all he did, bro, for the rest of his life, he just travels the world. He became
as he should,
professional photographer. He just posts crazy ass pictures on Instagram.
And he's Tom, so you know he still has deals like a motherfucker that's bringing money
he's rich
in
forever.
But the reason why, and if I can just make something up, that can probably be ballpark why. Number one, those are all very intuitive guys, and once they get into the business of an innovative field like technology, like social media, something that was booming that had never happened before, you could probably see that this could only head in a certain place. But what I really wanted to get into is the moment that nigga met Mark Zuckerberg, he was like, "Oh, this motherfucker's crazy. I'm out." He's crazy. It's probably like IBM when they met Bill Gates or when they met Steve Jobs. They're like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna stick to making just the processors. We're out of the game.
I'm gonna let you have it.
The whole home computer creative type shit. Yeah. You two niggas can go at it with each other. We're out." That's what this is.
Definitely was ahead of his time though. MySpace, if I'm not mistaken, also they were first with the online status, like letting people.
Absolutely no.
Online. Was MySpace not first?
There was some Zanga chat rooms. I only know that because I had an older sister who was born in the 80s that like before MySpace, they had some of those chat rooms. They had some online now. That AOL. Okay. The AOL online chat rooms. Yeah. I know we got some millennials. We might even have some Gen Xers that's listening to the podcast. They know about them AOL chat rooms back when the internet first got booming, late 90s, early 2000s, shit like that. They had the online signs.
Yeah, during it was dial-up.
Yeah.
That shit get to sounding off when that shit get to cranking up. I'll never forget that sound.
But that, me either. That is fucking crazy. Annoying. And you get on the phone, your fucking parents whoop your ass over.
Exactly.
Damn, I forgot what I was going to say. But the moral was we were headed back to this in Instagram.
Right.
What is your first Instagram song going to be, Cari, if you could think about it? If you had to make a guess, just for the pod. And it doesn't have to stay this since Cari doesn't like being predictable. So now that he says this, it probably won't be.
I'm going to just say Future Feds Did a Sweep. First song I just thought of.
Okay. Kool-Aid and frozen pizza, Mac Miller.
Okay, see? You feel me?
See, real nigga type. Real nigga shit, you know what I'm saying?
I'm fucking with it.
Wow, you wouldn't pick Cole? That's crazy.
I just named the first shit that just came. Yeah, bro.
That's what came to your mind?
Shout out Future. Soup.
Bro, Pluto. Weird. Uber Eats delivery.
Yep.
It just broke the news over this past week that in Canada, starting immediately, so it should be going right now. If people have been able to set up shop in time, Uber Eats has now opened cannabis deliveries in Canada. So people are now able to Uber Eats weed.
Shit is crazy, right?
Yeah, I want to know what kind of certification you have to have, because you obviously can't just. Well, maybe you can, because I think you do have to be 21 to Uber Eats.
Not in Toronto.
No. I'm saying you have to be 21 to drive Uber Eats.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I meant by like everybody should be able to handle that in the car with them.
Okay, I see what you mean. For sure. But it says in Toronto, everybody that's aged 19 years or older will be able to order in the app.
That's fire, though.
Yeah.
That's fire. Hey, at age 19, come on now. We're at the smoking weed. Like that is mad okay.
Yeah. It's no problem with that. And I think this is just something that's gonna be available everywhere one day. Like this is just a start. Once weed starts becoming legalized, this is gonna be something that we see every fucking country.
Yeah, they're really fucking up the small business cultivation game. Uber Eats knows what they're doing. They're gonna try to
starting it out there before it comes over here to the States.
Oh, that by the time that sucks. The game is so dirty. Cari, by the time all 50 states legalize cannabis, there'll be a big cannabis.
Yep.
The same way there's a big tobacco and everybody hates big tobacco. Just know this, guys. The shit they throw in your face is the bad shit. The forbidden shit is the good shit. Ooh. Don't try to make me fake deep. But the weed, you know, that's why it's so sought after right now. But once it's legalized in all 50 states, just know it's tainted.
Nah, for sure. And I'm also on the stands. This is just my conspiracy as well. Once again,
he like dirty weed.
Nah, bro.
he like street nigga weed the best.
Nah, man. So I also think that they're stalling it, like the government and shit. Like you said, they're stalling it as well. That way they can form the big marijuana. Like they're getting all their ducks in a row, and then once it's time and they legalize it, it's like, oh well, shit, we already ready. We already had the game plan. We've been ready, expecting this. So
yeah, we already nicotined up your weed. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying they're gonna do that, but I don't know.
They gonna step on it. Everything is stepped on.
They gonna step on it.
Everything is stepped on, bro.
So just buy KK. Wiz ain't stepping on that shit.
I hope not.
Wiz wouldn't step on shit. Buy cookies. Burner, as long as Burner's out there and he alive and he cultivating, Burner's not stepping on that.
For sure.
Scouts honor. Head ass. Where are we at with it? Have we had it in the sports already?
I think so.
My goodness. No, we're not in sports yet. So California has legalized digital license plates. They're going to display different emergency messages. I don't know what those messages are going to be. That's yet to be seen. They're going to have built-in GPS monitors. So if somebody steals your car, law enforcement will be able to quickly locate stolen vehicles. Mm-hmm. Or if you decide to do the fucking dash on the police, they haven't said that's why they're going to use them, but they're going to be using that more than they're using it to look for stolen vehicles. I guarantee you.
Right, for sure. They're definitely going to have an advantage in some way when it comes to something like this, but
this is starting in California, but it's going to get everywhere at some point. You'll never be able to outsmart the cops again.
No, for sure, bro. But you're correct. They have been... It says that they've been piloting this for the last 3 or 4 years. But as of now, this month, they extended the option to all drivers in California. So the license plate size screen display a driver's license plate number and allow motorists to renew their registration automatically. Users can even change between light and dark modes and customize the plates with personalized banners. I think that's kind of cool, though. I ain't even going to lie.
No, it's not. Cari, they're giving you a little bit of, come on, bro. They're giving you a little bit of cool, but then putting a fucking tracker in your car. Suck my dick.
Man, the tracker is only going to be for certain situations. It's not going to be like a tracker.
That's what Apple told you about your fucking face sensor. It's only for when the phone unlocks, right? Right?
That's what they tell you.
I know. Until the fucking precinct is looking at all you niggas' locations at fucking night.
Oh yeah, and your picture. They already got your shot, your mug shot. We know what you look like.
Yeah, you can eat my dick off. I'm not getting the GPS.
Whoa.
Yeah, I know.
Wait.
I know.
Damn.
I went Jaden Smith.
I was gonna say.
Remember Jaden? Jaden Smith said he's gonna cut his dick.
Never go Jaden Smith. Listen to me, guys. For real. Listen to me. Never go Jaden Smith.
Nigga Jaden Smith said he was gonna cut his dick off.
Man, nah, you sounded like
that wasn't real, was it?
I don't know. What's the movie Hannibal? What's the nigga name?
Hancock?
No, nigga, Hannibal.
Hannibal Lecter? Oh yeah.
Crazy ass nigga. Wasn't he eating body parts and shit too?
I don't know.
Niggas is weird.
I don't know. Ain't that what my nigga Dahmer doing?
I didn't watch it.
I didn't watch it either.
Yeah, so
it's fucking gross.
So I don't know, man.
All right, man. Let's move back into the license plates.
Okay.
They said that they're going to display Amber Alerts.
Alerts.
That might make sense now, Cari. So they don't have to pay for the time for them to do it on the screen and shit.
So we're not going to get the messages to our phones anymore. It's just going to be on license plates.
Maybe you'll probably still get it to your phone, but you won't see it on a billboard. The silver alerts where there's a senior citizen that's missing. Mm-hmm. You'll probably be stopped at a red light looking at somebody's license plate, and it'll start playing the Amber Alert.
For sure. Yeah, that's what it says. It says that it'll flash a message if a vehicle is reported stolen or if there's an Amber Alert.
Oh, no, that's fire, though. No, Cari.
Well, I say there's benefits to this, bro.
I hate the benefits. I mean, I still don't think the benefits are worth letting law enforcement track me.
For sure.
But
if my shit is stolen, I could let people know, hey, this is a stolen car.
Yes, if I can turn that shit on and then the license plate is going to be like, hey, this is a stolen vehicle.
Right.
Now, niggas are going to find a way to get that license plate off.
For sure.
I want y'all to know that.
And you can disable the GPS, of course. Like, users can disable it. So I'm sure they'll be able to, a real thief, a real crook is going to find that chip and we're going to pull that chip out.
You said they can disable them? Sure they can.
You know, come on now, of course.
Sure they fucking can.
Sure, we're not tracking you.
Until they find the internal one.
Right.
I'm just playing. But no, they got that.
You got to throw your phone in the water. But anyways.
You gotta hot sauce that shit like a condom.
Like Drake.
Absolutely. You gotta put that shit in a bucket of wings.
Yeah, man.
Fucking insane.
Buffalo sauce.
No cat with some vinegar.
But you're not fucking with this though. So if this comes to Texas, you're not fucking with it.
Absolutely not. Okay. Eat my dick.
Sheesh, that's the second or third time you just said that.
Over this specific situation. But yeah, no, hell no. What? That's the drop.
Nah, for sure. I don't even have, because you could get your license plate just like personalized now. Like, I'm not even cool with that. I don't want people to know that's me when I pull up.
No cap. Now, never mind. I'm going to say what I say off mic. But I'm choosy with who I give my location to now.
Right.
But now it sounds fishy. I'm going to say it all. So I got to say it on mic. They have license plate covers.
Oh, yeah.
I saw somebody like the people that do drag racing. That's one of my new things that now since the whole Instagram Reels, TikTok eras came out, I've gotten to different things I did not know I was into. Drag racing, oh, I love those fucking videos, man. Stop playing. And I like seeing niggas crash. I don't know what it is when niggas crash out. But the drag racing, that shit is my shit. But I've seen some of the savviest modifications on cars. But I've seen somebody, they also like they have their own shop. Like their own basically like online website, and they sell automatic screen covers. So if you're a racer and the cops pull up, and you can speed away and like you can get away from the cops.
Yeah,
that should have just lower. They just speed the fuck off. You'll never know who the fuck it is, and you can't come catch me, can't serve me a warrant, yada yada yada. You never fucking saw my.
Yeah, a lot of times though, even the cops though, when they track you, they can get your license plate like right off the jump. So they gotta be quick with that shit.
No. They come to the race with the shit off. Like
I'm saying, just like on the street, because you could, even if a nigga still just like doing that on the street.
No. I'm saying like the drag racers arrive to the street like with their shit already like down. Okay, them niggas playing it safe.
That's why I'm saying like if it wasn't covered, if you was trying to cover like while you're doing the act, they already got your license.
Oh yeah, no. These niggas playing it safe.
For sure.
They playing it man safe.
Yeah. Smart.
Yeah, if that's what you want to call it.
Right.
Savvy. I'd say it's savvy. But nevertheless, digital license plates moving into California. We can move on unless you had something else you wanted to get to on it. All right. And now we're into our sports section. Charles Barkley, he was very vocal on TNT with his fellas. Chuck, it's usually Chuck, it's Shaq, it's Kenny,
EJ Ernie.
There we go. The greatest.
Yes, sir.
It's the TNT squad. You see them every fucking night. There's a basketball game during halftime and post game. But is it just post game or is it halftime and post game?
Halftime and post.
Okay, yeah. Just wanted to make sure. Chuck wanted more money. Chuck's been doing this for a long time. I feel like Chuck deserves more money in this game. Mm-hmm. There was a few months ago that he was very vocal about how he wanted at least $60 million from TNT, or he would be open to taking offers at other networks. When I heard that, I was like, yeah, that's insane. There's absolutely no way on God's green earth Chuck could ever leave there. Like, I just can't see it. Never. I was going back and forth with my mom about it. She was like, no, he's dead serious. And I know he's serious, but I just never saw him leaving. And he didn't. TNT turned around and they offered him $100 million to stay. I don't know how long the deal's for.
Yeah, 10 years.
10 years.
10 years worth. Somewhere between 100 to 200 million is what they're reporting.
Good. Hopefully more towards the 200 million.
Yeah, for sure. That's crazy, man.
But if I asked for 60 and y'all came through with that, that's a hell of a negotiation on my end.
Absolutely. Because the contract was coming to an end. So the contract that he's in now was going to end in about 2 years. He was getting paid $10 million within that contract.
So he up 90 million on him.
So, we had to run that shit up. But it's Charles Barkley, man. Whether you like it or not, he's arguably like one of the best what do you call him? Analysts,
sportscaster
of all time. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no exaggeration when we say that. So
all four of them.
The entire crew, especially Ernie. Ernie's the best.
Yeah, but we were talking pre-production. Those guys sit with, like we said, the biggest sportscasters. I said something like a John Madden.
Yeah, for sure.
Like they sit with those type of guys. I can't think of somebody with a more reputable name than John Madden. They're the NBA John Maddens.
I couldn't agree more. And especially these days, the deals that we are seeing people get, like Brady already has like a 10-year, $300 million setup when he leaves. Romo getting like $18 million a year.
Romo deserves every fucking bit of that.
But what I'm saying is, if people are getting those deals, of course Charles can get $200 fucking million. You better pay Charles whatever he has. The entire crew. Like, I agree with you. That crew can never break up.
No.
They can never break up, bro. Like, it wouldn't even make sense to see them on a different network.
Now they'll retire. Like, I'll say in the next, when Chuck's deal's over, that show'll be over.
Chuck said that he ain't gonna be there 10 years. First off, he said it.
Oh well, that's even more apparent then.
Yeah, for sure. But I would say probably like 5 or 6 years.
Yeah, I'm thinking about just the life of the show itself, not these guys getting older or retiring. Sure. Everything's got to come to an end one day, and it's been on forever. TV has to change.
Yeah,
they're not gonna keep those guys on there that long. But they have a podcast, so maybe they'll continue doing a podcast. So, shout out Charles.
Shout out Chuck, man. Get your money, man. You never got a championship, but they can't tell you ain't got your bread.
Absolutely, and you getting more money than any nigga that you played with.
Facts, bro. Way more than niggas ever made.
Yeah, I'll say that. Unless he's Michael Jordan.
Yeah, that's it, really.
That's it. He's getting more money than any nigga he played with besides Michael Jordan.
Yeah, I'm trying to think there's nobody else.
Hell no.
Maybe Magic, the early years. I don't know when Barkley first
He played with Magic. Yes, you played with Magic.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it, though.
That is it.
Wow. That's crazy.
He might have played with Shaq. If he ever ended up playing with Shaq, maybe not though.
Maybe.
Probably not. Maybe not.
I don't know when Barkley left the league. Yeah,
and I don't know. Remember what exact year Shaq came in.
Yeah, me neither.
But no, in a league of his own. Crazy. Fuck that ring.
Yeah, at this point, nigga, I don't need that damn ring.
Got 100 M's, nigga. I get invited to PGA golf tours, nigga. I was an NBA player, bitch. Nigga, I host the NCAA. I'm the poster boy for the NCAA championship, bitch.
For March Madness, nigga, the entire tournament.
Yeah, March Madness. You got a ring and just went the fuck away.
Yeah, bro.
I almost said some words you can't say here, man.
Say you good?
On behalf of him.
On behalf of him.
Sorry.
That's crazy. You speaking for Chuck.
My bad. But shout out Chuck.
Absolutely.
Shout out TNT.
Big money.
They did a hell of a job even putting those four together.
Yeah.
Love them. Bronny, the LeBron James tree. You know Bronny. We talked about Bronny. We talk about him all the time here on the Rise and Grind podcast. He's a junior in high school. He's headed out soon. Or is he a senior now?
I believe he's a senior now.
Okay, he's a senior now. He's headed out next year. We talked about how he signed an NIL deal with Nike.
Just last week. He
doubled back this week. Signed an NIL deal with Beats by Dre.
Man, making history, bro. Their first high school NIL athlete signing. and LeBron was the first athlete that they signed back in 2008.
It was only right then. It was written,
right, bro. It was written. It's a legacy. We're seeing it again with Nike and now with Beats by Dre. But yeah, they dropped a commercial or a video on Instagram, but like a commercial. Did you see it?
Yes.
That shit was so live, bro.
So this is going to be some shit that's legendary.
Man, so basically it's just like, they all have their own music that they're listening to. LeBron and Bronny, they're on the court playing basketball. LeBron has his headphones on. He's listening to classical music. Bronny, is listening to more rap music, new age music. So they're going back and forth like, I want to play my music. Bronny wants to play his music, So just a great like concept. The commercial was amazing, but I love to see how Bronny's just growing up. This nigga's 18. He's about to go to college and, whatever happens if he goes to the league. But we're seeing, bro, transition.
Did you say if he goes to the league?
Yeah.
Cari, he's going to the league.
Okay.
Hey, that's all I'm saying. But what I will say,
if he pans out, I should have just said
with
that.
what I say right there, with all these big ass deals that he's getting, and that his father is not getting for him, but the James name brings big business. And I'm not saying he's not deserving of this, because if he got it, he's deserving of it.
Of course.
Beats, as well as Nike, is going to be very pissed off if he busts.
I would agree.
He's a kid, and I don't want to say things. That is not LeBron.
He gonna be all right, though.
Let me finish. That kid is not LeBron, Cari.
I don't think they aren't trying to make him LeBron, though.
He's not gonna be.
They're not, and they know that. Everybody knows he's not LeBron. I think him getting these deals is not to say we want you to be LeBron. We want you to be Bronny. Like, literally, like, he's created his own name. That's why he doesn't go by LeBron Jr. He goes by Bronny. Like, he's literally, even though it may not seem like it, they're doing this for Bronny.
I know that, but
I don't see a problem with it. I know what you're saying. Like, the pressure may be too much, but I don't think so.
it's not even that he would be realizing the pressure. It's that because LeBron is the greatest player in the world, this kid is being positioned to be the biggest player that's going to come out, whether he's the best or not. They're positioning him to be like the top guy. You have to be the best to be the top guy.
I don't think that's the case, though. I know what you mean. Trust me. But I don't think they're positioned to be Bronny for him to be the best because he's not the best right now.
No, I didn't say the best. Just like a front man. Poster boy.
But he's not even that right now. But I get you, though. Like, they're trying to get him to that point. But honestly, I just think they're just doing this because Bronny has talent. And he's a different player from LeBron. That's why I'm saying, like, he plays nothing like LeBron. He's a guard. He's a small guard, you know? So he's a completely different player. I think they're really shaping him up to just create his own image.
Is it crazy to say the NBA is in a point in time where they're throwing darts at the wall?
Explain.
We're at one of the first times in a very, very, very long time that the NBA is they're not without the star, but LeBron, who is the greatest player in the world and arguably the greatest player in the league right now, he's on his way out. And it's clear. And I think the NBA wants their guy before he's gone. We haven't been in a point in time where there's not the guy. Michael was the guy. Then Kobe was the guy. Then LeBron was the guy. Mm-hmm. He can't leave without there being a guy. But I feel like the guys that they keep wanting to be the guy to keep not turning out to be the nigga. Where's Zion?
He open. He back.
Nah, but I mean, like,
I know what you mean.
I mean,
he's
like,
not the poster boy right now.
I mean, like January of his year at Duke. When they talking about like, right before the shoe bust. Right before the shoe bust opened, that Zion, like, where that nigga at?
Right. That nigga's a dog.
Where'd he go?
Him and RJ. Some dogs.
No, RJ is a dog. We watched that nigga RJ.
Yeah,
they might have pulled that shit out, but we just watched RJ.
For sure. I don't know, though. I agree, though. As far as the guy right now, Giannis is who they're trying to make it.
They're throwing up darts.
But I know what you mean. Like, it's not firm.
It's not firm because it could be Luka.
Right.
It could be John Moran over there. It could be Trae Young. It could be Melo. It could be this guy.
Tatum.
It could be all of them.
Tatum's a good one. But yeah, I don't know, man. LeBron still got 2-3 more years, though. He's giving us some time before he checks out. So hopefully somebody will step up to the plate. Maybe it's LeBron Jr.
What if he comes through and just shocks the shit out of us? What if this nigga's like Michael Jordan?
I hope, bro. Because his game's super nice, bro. Like, he's developed a lot. Like, I ain't gonna lie, when Bronny first, was coming up, he just looked like average. But like now, Bronny has separated himself. Like that nigga cold. So I'm anxious to see like what happens next.
Sure you are, buddy.
For real, you the one that don't be following. I be following, bro. Bronny nice, man.
This is what I said to you about the Ball brothers, and then you just had to wait to see it. I mean, maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, maybe so.
Okay. All right. I'll let it rock. Do you have anything else you wanted to get into before we got out of here?
No, sir. That was it.
All right, man. Let's do it. That's been episode 185 of the Rise and Grind podcast. It's been your boy, Roderick.
Cari, we out of here.
All right, man. We out.